Okay, this is my third take. I'm just trying to get the size of the video down to fulfill LinkedIn guidelines. A drive-by shooting is the threat actors have come in. They're going to ransomware all your data files, but they've noticed you've got a mission-critical Oracle database. If you're a central bank, a logistics company, shipping company, hotel reservation, airline reservation system, they will just destroy the database after they've taken out your backup server. Then they'll move in and they'll detonate. You've got a secret weapon, all right? Now, compliance and people from a non-technical background, all you've got to do is understand the big picture. You don't have to necessarily understand tech details, but make sure your staff can execute what I'm going to show you next. This does not replace qualified database administrators and competent support staff, all right? So please get your support staff in place now. Get them to practice this procedure. Form the relationships now. Any bugs, work it out now. And then in the day of trouble, you will be able to recover a database in 6 minutes, and I've done it multiple times. This is not a simulation. It is a production database from a large provider, I can't tell you who, of course, in Indochina. And some of the tables in this database are easy 1 million lines, 350 gigabytes of data. All right, now compliance professionals just understand the big picture if you're not technical. We snap off a mirror, which is just this, in this case it's a USB disk, all right? We then destroy the database. If you look at the green screen, you'll see me do an RMRF, destroying the Oracle database. After that, the Oracle database is hosed, it's useless. And then all we do then is shut down the database or hack it or shut down a board. Then we rejoin our pristine mirror, okay? And then we boot up the database from that mirror and you see it boot up. And when that comes up, it's a miracle. At most, you've lost 7 days' data. And you can easily get that data back if you're a bank from ATM logs and physical ATM machines. If you're a logistics provider, paper trail. If you've got qualified Oracle staff, they might have another location they're secretly putting redo logs. They can put in those few days' data. On average, you'll only lose 2 or 3 days' data, right? But if you do this once a week, worst case, 7 days' data. Okay, audit, audit, audit. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to get through this in one take, I hope. Sorry for the background noise of the fans on the server. So let's just start up an Oracle database. Here we've got a production database. It's from a large provider in Indochina. This is not a simulation, it's a genuine Oracle database. We're going to destroy it and recover it using a snap-off mirror. So the first thing we'll do, I think we're connected, so I'll try a startup command, okay? This is the generic Oracle startup command. You can see the database starting up. It's roughly about 350 gigabytes of data. And it's a very good example of a production database because it is. Some tables have millions of lines. Okay, you see the database has just opened. I'll do a general command to describe the tables, so you'll see it's opened and it's connecting. Okay, so there it is. Right, now I'll have to do a shutdown abort because being a production database, it has issues. So I can't do a shutdown normal because it'll just hang around for hours. So I'm now going to shut it down, okay, and we're going to go for a snap-off mirror. That's just to prove that the database is working and up. Okay, so the Oracle instance is just shut down. back now. Okay, so let's just have a look here. Right, now we've destroyed the Oracle database, removed the user-free DBF file. It's destroyed. It will not boot. Okay, now there's the normal Oracle volume with the destroyed database. Okay, here is the split off mirror that we split off before. As you can see, it's exactly the right length, same length. And now that should be pristine clean because it was split off before the corruption occurred. So now I'm going to try and mount that to the normal Oracle directory mount point and start the database. Now, disclaimer, it should work because I've just tried it when the camera was switched off, but hopefully this second attempt will go well. All right, so we do a mount, dev, okay, orac vg, and orac vol mirror image, image underscore 1 to the orac data point. All right, so now we're mounting the mirror, which should be pristine and clean. Okay, that's mounted. No error message. Okay, let's become the Oracle user. Okay, we're Oracle. Now let's connect. Okay, using SQL Plus, and I hope the database Oracle will start up without any issues. Okay, we've got into SQL. Connect as sysdba. All right. Okay, we're connecting now. Start up. Now this is the moment of truth. If this database starts up, it verifies our recovery architecture. Okay, starting so far so good. It's got a mountain open. Right, so this is where database, you hold your breath. Database mounted. Stand by. Stand by. Many times I've been nervous at this point during a recovery. It's the cold, dark night of the soul, to quote the theological term. Okay, now please open. Don't make a fool of it. Open. There it is. Okay, it's opened. All right. Don't worry about that error message. That was just because of the comma, the semicolon. Okay, now let's describe the user tables to prove that we've got a functioning database and it's talking to us. Yep, there it is. Right. That database is now operational. You've recovered a mission critical database in minutes. Worst case, you'll have, if you do this once a week on the split, you'll have approximately 7 days worst case lost data. But let's say on average you lose 2 or 3 days data. That can be recovered using ATM logs if it's a banking system, using paper trails if it's a logistics system, or any other way that your engineers or database administrators can think. And that is 1,000,000 times better than going through a tortuous 5 or 10 day recovery because of corrupt data. And I've been there. All right. So this is not a formulaic press the button practice. There'll be issues. Okay.